What's cracking, guys? Do excuse me if I've got some extra noises going on the outside. I've got Bando 80 avidly going through searching for some raids, just trialling a few armies up in Titans there. I've got a good war replay to show tonight. We've got, it was versus LIABAS KM crew, Malaysian clan, 70 to 53, so quite a big win, 94%. So they didn't do too well on us, pretty much a GoWiWi style clan. So for us, we had a lot of 3 stars. We did just get the 1 star on that. The war was obviously well and truly won. So it was again just more 3-star practice. But we've had 1 on their Town Hall 11, number 4. 3 of their bottom 3 Town Hall 10s were all 3-starred, and then everything else finished off, of course. So I've got a few attacks tonight to show, 5 all up I think it is, so we'll get straight into it. This attack, so you see it's a lot of Town Hall 9/10 Archer Towers, so it's not completely max defense. I did get a chance to run Bando 81B through this and 2-star it, and just to have a look at the pathing of the Queen and how that was going to work, and it worked out quite well. So it's a GoWiWi army. I'm trying to mix in some Valks, as I've seen Von do from Above and Beyond, and just have a bit of a muck around. So it wasn't a perfect raid or anything like that, but 3 stars, so I definitely got the job done. What was interesting about this was I saw where the Queen shot that Dark Elixir, and I thought she would want to go in, but both times it did it, she actually went towards that cannon, was close enough. So this time I've put the Queen in at the Dark Elixir storage, with the intention I want the Valks and Witches to join up with the Queen. Single Inferno to start off with, so yeah, lots of love hitting into singles. The blower is a little bit annoying, but that'll go down pretty quickly, and obviously using a rage, I don't mind if I use 2 rages early on for your Queen Walk, making sure you're hurting where you're going and if you're getting a good amount of defences out. So I knew there was a giant bomb there, that's why I shouldn't have had a Valk, had to waste a Valk, but yeah, to get rid of that giant bomb and make sure it didn't fuck me Witches, that was important. Unfortunately, my Golem was first off the target for the Eagle Laser. Queen's been targeted now from the single, so I've put out that freeze. Unfortunately, the Eagle was through his rotation of shooting, so it wasn't a double effective spell. Good timing on that Warden's ability. I did know there was a giant bomb there in front of that single. That saved me a few Witches and stuff there, which is nice. So I did have a tail of 4 hogs, and I held on to a few of my wizards. Probably should have taken extra wall breakers in the end. I mean, re-watching my attacks, these are where you pick up those little things. A couple of wall breakers down where those skeletons are at the bottom would have been nice. That would have kept all them moving along a lot quicker. But being only level 9 walls, it wasn't too much for drama. Queen got sold out to get shit on there. Still 2 healers left, but they just thought, nah, stuff there. We'll go and heal the king, who's not getting any attacks. Speed it up. Still had a little bit of time, so it wasn't too hairy. I'm loving these healer-based attacks because you're getting a whole lot out of your heroes, and especially with your Queen walking. I am farming in Titans just for experience and stuff, and I'm doing a army very similar to that, just to get a little bit of extra help here and there and to pick some things up. Now this attack was from Tits. He's one of our Addicts 5 accounts, I think he's running it. We do call him Judd. It's one of his accounts because that was the first account he joined up with. So single lasers in the middle, Town Hall 9 defences for your point defences, your mortars, pretty much all Town Hall 9 defences bar the level 2 Inferno. So it was good. We did get a Town Hall 8 open on this. He got to see a couple of the traps and things like that. And you see he's taken a few minions along, and this is something that you'll notice the super minion later on. So with those air defences, he's definitely picked a good one to walk, because those top 2 air defences are only 3 inside, whereas you see the ones on the bottom, they're 4 inside, so the Queen wouldn't reach those air defences. So he's definitely picked the right section to walk. Only got a level 25 Queen, so he's still kind of getting used to his Town Hall 10. So what was nice about this was the pathing of the Queen. He's just got it to go mint. Around there he's going to get some good traction out of her. And one thing I sort of said to him was, being a lower level Queen, you don't want to have too big a plan for your Queen. You don't want her to walk half the base, because time will get you eventually. So he's gone in like this. Top jump, this was one I'd sort of said to him, that top jump I think was a wasted spell. I know Judd's going to watch this afterwards, so this is why I'm just putting it out there. The bottom jump definitely good, because he's going to have Clan Castle, Mortifier, Archers and all of that giving him the shits. So that definitely is a good one to get. But because the Queen had cleared those defences, I would have gone Wall Breakers. It would have saved you a complete spell. You could have used that to jump out of the middle, or another freeze, another rage. I probably would have gone a second rage personally, so you knew you had one available for your Queen and one for your midfield. So a couple of healers bite the bullet. Judd's Queen locks onto enemy Queen, knocks that down. So the old shark there, 80s Golem. Alright, so you see there, midfield's fairly well under control. Those healers did lock onto the Golems and just top those up a bit, which was nice, but unfortunately that's going to cost them. This is the interesting point. When you're doing raids like this, having a few loose troops, a couple of wizards at the end, or a few minions, he puts out old super minion over here, and look how far that is going to travel. To get that cannon right there, the archer tower's busy, the cannon isn't shooting the Queen, but that cannon would have killed that Queen, plain and simple. So instead, that one minion's killed that, so that's a good trade regardless, but you'll just see how far he keeps going. Still got a full Golem, almost dead Golem, the King's still on a good amount of life. All of that happened because of those healers at the start. Even a Witch still going there, which is nice. That regenerative DPS, you GoWiWi, such a strong army. Queen's got a fanny hair of health. Minion's still going. And look out, poor old minion cops it. But that one witch, she's just smashing along the DPS as well. There's no splash, there's only the single point defences there. And brilliant attack tits. He's had a lot of trouble trying to get into it and get the flow of the account properly and all of that. And well done. So we see 7 and 8. 7 was done by Clan Mascot, 8 done by Bando. I'll just show the bases. I do have the raids linked on my live replay number 13, so feel free to go and see that. You do see pretty low defences, just the big infernos in the middle. So that was a lightning based Queen Walk Lava Loon. And then number 8, another kind of silly base for what it was, but I used Bando 80 for that, and it was a lightning based GoLar Loon. So when you're stacking defences like these with a heap of other stuff around it, you're making it really, really interesting and tasty. So for 3 lightnings, 1 earthquake, you get an Inferno, Air Defense, Wizard Tower, and Blower. And it was, you know, just send your heroes into the other Inferno. That's basically the theory of that one, and that worked a treat. So they were both opened with Town Hall 8s, which was really good. I I'll show next attack on number 13. This was Bolt's attack, and this was a GoVaLo. Really good attack. Bolt's was with us a long time ago, and he's took a break, and he's back now. So yeah, it's good to have him back. It's good to have him doing these attacks. Started with a very simple clan castle draw, and I think he's going to use the 2 poisons there. Yep. Alright, so they're down. Where'd that minion go? Alright, so he's dropping out a few units to start off with, just to get the herding. Get that open DPS. 2 golems from the top. Nice spread of wizzies at the start. And out come the redheads. Good timing with his jump, because if that last elixir collector wasn't gone, he might have risked losing the old redheads. So what was interesting was it was a pretty good split here in the end for his Valks. That worked really well, so he's just popped that heal on each side. That's kept all the Valks up, that's kept his king up, his golem went opposite to his king, and just very simply 2 loons at a time around the defences, mainly aiming for the things that are going to shoot the balloons. A lot of skellies on air there, so those minions really helped out. And outside of that, it's a dead base. Heaps of loons left, king's still alive, queen's over the top there, she's on full health. Just a really quick attack. We don't see these too often. It's definitely worthwhile celebrating. I've got 2 more attacks to show. Next one I'm going to show, Kimmy had a 6-star war, which was really interesting. He's still only got the level 4 hogs, and this is Judd's account as well, so good war all round for Judd with his tits and Kimmy. But he's gone in with a shattered GoHog, and what was interesting was, if you just sort of think about what you're spending with these low armies, and a level 2 golem I'm not a big fan of myself, but I probably would have done this as a cold-blooded GoHog, just 1 golem. I would have taken an additional 6 hogs and left out the jump altogether. I don't like level 1 jumps personally. You play a lot of risk of missing that jump window. 20 seconds goes very quick. So I personally would have dropped that 1 golem and taken an additional 6 hogs with another heal, and I'll show why. As you see, it's quite low level defences, so this is something I say to people, no matter what the base build looks like, you've just got to get a good strategy. Once you've got a good strategy, you'll kill through the defences. This is one of the reasons why he's needed 2 golems, but it's just interesting because that queen's there so early, she's going to absolutely smash that golem, and the golem's almost dead before the king is on the field, and anything like that's happening. So this is where you could have possibly used just the main golem at the start, then you could have used a couple of side hogs up top here. You could have put 3 on that arch tower, 3 on that cannon. That would have gotten rid of those and allowed you to use wizards to then do that. You didn't even need to heal them, but that would have cleared that up top for your wizards to go for it, and then your king would have had enough cover and he would have gone in and smashed out that queen. But we also got a pecker down here as well, and you see this jump goes out, he kills the air defense, the expo, and then 1 Tesla. That's all you get out of that extra traction. So it's a lot of extra units to just get really a touch into the base. So either way, he's come through with the 3 stars for it, but you'll see he does fight for it and earn it. Only got the level 4 hogs, so to get 6 stars on Town Hall 9s with level 4 hogs is always a good thing. Queen went around nicely, which was good. That's going to help him for speed. Only a level 5 queen, just the ability. I think he's got his hogs in the oven at the moment. You see those skellies giving him the shits. King's still alive. He's looking angry. I must say they were fun attacks to watch live. Out comes the king. Poor old Jimmy Bob gets a what for. And that's it. So great war, Kimmy. I hope you maybe consider some of the things I said there. Obviously I've had a lot of Town Hall 9s over the years and still play them at low levels. So the last one I'm going to show was Menace's attack on 23. They did have one good Town Hall 8 base, and he's used a shattered GoHog on this. So really good attack. First hit, all of these things. And what was good was it allowed our Town Hall 8s to get up and open bases that we 3-starred later. So when you look at this, Town Hall 8s, we're getting less in our clan. We're only really looking for Town Hall 9s onwards. But they've still got a bit of a place in war and they can still have some fun. And I know our guys take a lot of pride in planning them out and getting us decent base opens up top. So you see the base, he's gone in with a shattered, and it's got 2 possible spots for double giant bombs, 2 likely spots, well 3 I guess if you include just above that town, that clan castle. So he's come in the bottom, and that's to get the king at the same time. One more wall breaker there would have been nice. So he's got the king, and while those golems are going, it's a good tactic to get used to. He started his hogs, so his hogs haven't taken fire off absolutely all of the defences. Second little skillies come out. Ooh, Clan Castle Pecker, he must have held on to that till the very end. That might have been a miss drop. Alright, lucky with that opening of those bombs. And he's just spotted it in time. Speed that up a bit. Still got wizards left, his Pecker's on full health. Not sure where that last bomb is. I wonder whether it shows it. You see, both golems are unsplit. It wasn't a bad base. First hit, these are the kinds of things that help us out down the wall. Really good war for us. It was nice to knock off all of the Town Hall 10s. They weren't super maxed bases or anything like that, but still we need to get better ourselves at making sure we 3-star the easier bases. Sometimes you overplan and you forget little things, but feel free to go and watch the live recap for that. That was number 13. And other than that, hope I've helped, and crash on.